Hello, welcome to my fourth day of afternoon. So today I was looking into the problem solving and then I found a must-watch video. So you have to also should watch and I'll tell you some of the learnings I learned from it and I made some notes out of it. So let's see. It's about like how to solve the problem and how to look at the problem and what we can expect from it. So that's what I learned from this video. Let me show you the video to you also so you get to know. So this is the video from the Fireship IO. It is the problem solving for developers. It's the great video, I must say. And what I learned from it is noted down here. So I kind of say it's a framework to look at a problem, any problem it might you might say. So I I'm using one problem from this video. I created two more problems by my own, and let's see how can we resolve them, right? So in this framework, we have six things to do, right? Okay, first of all, look at the problem, then we'll go ahead. So first is I have 20 projects build by me and by resume HR cannot see them in actions, right? So I have 20 projects or websites or apps that build my B, but HRs are not able to work on it and see that. So like I can. Okay, cool. And there is another problem is I have 800 photos and I am working on a website. In that website, I am geotagging all the locations, geotagging all the photos to the location at where they are clicked. Now I'm queuing the app and I want to know is that photo attached to that location is correct or not. I have the geolocation, I have the photo, but I can't see the location of the photo. So I need a way to see the location of the photo as quick as it possible. And it is good if I have the name of that photo as a geolocation so I can match it directly, right? And then third one is I have 600 pull requests for my repository and I want to close it. So these are the three problems that I will be looking into. First of all, identify the problem. What is saying? These are the problems, right? How can I identify the problem? So identifying a problem consists three things actually. One is the context. Context is about what we want to achieve or what we want to do exactly. Tell me that. Okay, like suppose in the first problem, what I am going to be achieve? I am going to be achieve that what I want to do is I want to achieve is HR should see my work in action. That's why what I want, right? And then second thing is about the photos. So what I want to achieve is I must, right? I must see the name of geolocation of the photo instantly, right? So, and the third one is I must merge the 600 pieces. These are the context. Okay, that's what I want to achieve or I want to do. Now, what is the issue with it? Okay, the issue with it, the second part of the identifying problem is issue. What are the issues with them? Okay, you can say why is this a problem actually? Okay, so suppose if I look for the first one, then it reduce the chances to be selected for me a job, right? That's possibility. Like if they are not seeing your work, they definitely not looking at your work that you already done. So definitely there is a less chance to be selected. And then second thing, second question के लिए we might say कि user might tag a wrong photo to the wrong geolocation because when QA is reading the data, he might read it wrong, or that's the problem, right? Then it would take days to close all the pull request. Third one के लिए. And the third part is why do I care, right? And why do I care uh, is a good one to look at because it tell you should I give effort to it or not, like should I, and what is the priority of this problem right now. There are two factor to it, by the way, and how much effort it will take and how much output it will give. Those things matters. And let's see, why do I care? So because for the first problem of the HR going to be impressed. If he is going to be impressed, I'm going to be get the job, and that is what I'm looking for, right? Then QA process is easy, and QA will take less time, and then he will see money. Definitely, ultimately, time is money. And then the third problem about the 600 PRs will save the millions because I'm saving one person's whole time. Right. Next thing. So as you identify the problem, now you look into the research and refine the problem. Research. Go to the Google, search for the Google. Simple, straightforward. This is my problem. What are the solutions? Because you are not the only one. And if you are not only one, there must be already present some solutions. Look into it, pick some of them, then choose best of out of them and pick that and build on that. No issues picking someone else solution. Just need to know is you understand it well. Yeah. Okay. Then this is about the researching. And then what about the refine? So to refine your problem, you can break it down into the smaller problem. Like, first of all, if we take the smaller problem only, okay, let's come go with the first problem. First problem was about the resume or the how to impress my or how to show my work in action. So for that, you can create a resume with all the links. You can make some videos on YouTube publicly. You can build a portfolio. You can compare all of them. Then you will see, oh yeah, portfolio is good one. Why I'm saying is because portfolio itself is an project that is made by me, and which if it is a good portfolio, then it shows your potential. Okay, you can make these kind of projects also, and in that portfolio you can show your projects itself, right? And link their projects. You can add the videos there directly so they can see the demo itself in the video format if they don't know how, and if they don't have the credentials or something like that, right? So portfolio building is good one. So we chose one option to be solved, solution to be solved. Now we need to make the portfolio. For that, we need a front end design. First, a small problem, sub problem. Then we need front end tech stack. Then we need back end tech stack. Then back end backend architecture. All of are the some sub problems. Then you can break them even down, right? For first designing a front end, that means you need some kind of themes, you need some logo, you need some uh, template kind of sorts, right? Then you can resolve them. Then the second thing is about the renaming a file. First of all, renaming a file, pretty awesome. Just get the location wherever it's shot, that photo is shot, and then rename with that geolocation name. Simple. So it is broken down into the two sub problems. Fetch the location, rename it. Okay. Similarly, you can solve for the third, or you can watch the video. Then write pseudocode. Whatever I said right now, just write the pseudocode for it. You can write it in English. English like steps. Okay. First of all, we already broken down the backend. Okay. For the first problem. Now we need to write an app from the backend. So we don't need the backend though. Let's see in the front end only. So I'll say, okay, this is header. Header will have something. Then you can go to the footer. Footer will have something. Header will have menu for all the projects, and then the title, and then footer will have contacts and some things, and the main project will have some of the cards, card 1, card 2, card 3, which is coming from the backend, right? With a call of this thing, you can write it down and then slowly expand it and then write inside the card. Card will have the title of the project and a photo of the project, and this will become your pseudocode. Then test driven development. Always try to write a test. Okay, as soon as your pseudocode is done, try to run through all of the requirement for that particular smallest chunk of problem. Suppose I need all the projects, so your backend need to be working, and you can test it in the REST APIs, or REST client, or maybe GraphQL, Apollo GraphQL, or GraphQL client, or such as that. So you can use them directly. Then test driven development is about you write all the test and then develop it. So it is very helpful. Suppose you are making a functionality in which you will be sending some of the projects to the user, right? So in that case, you can check if there is a project. You can add some validations that with the link only you can go to the bar, something like that. You can validate in the test and then run it. If that validation works, then fine. Else it should validate that always, right? Then implement. Always implement as fast as you possible. Like most of the time, what happens when you are a new user or new one. Similar to me, yeah, you can guess, say, okay, so you try to give as more time as to the solution or implementation of it, but don't do that. Try to refine, identify the solution. Give most of the 80% time to that one, right? And up until pseudocode you can give. After that, implementation is just a 10 to 20% of the work of it. That's it, time wise. Like if you are solving a problem that takes 10 hours totally, then 88 hours should go to the identifying problem, refining problem and researching it, and then writing a pseudocode. Implementation should be done in an hour or half an hour, right? And now you have your working prototype. Don't assume it is efficient, it is optimized. Don't worry about that. Just implement it with a working piece of code. That's it. Then reflect and improve. Now this is the time. Now you have working piece of code. You can improve on it pretty fast, and you can improve readability, write comment, duplicacy, efficiency, optimized space, time, all the error handling also you can do. Lot of things. Then final thing is practice. Keep solving challenging problems. Interesting, because there are infinity pool of the problems. You should solve some of them, definitely. Okay, this is what I learned today for problem solving. Thank you.